Before we get going, I feel it's only fair to warn you that this is only going to be a mini review. I don't have the equipment to measure the intensity of this lamp nor the wavelengths. So it's only going to be my personal impression of this product. This is my unpacking video and mini review of the Lumie Brazil daylight therapy lamp. So let's unbox this and have a look at it. The lamp is well packed in shock absorbing foam and comes with a handy manual. On delivery it has a cover behind this screen here to protect the tubes. I have removed it now. Let's have a look inside. So if we open up here behind the screen and we have a look at the device itself, there's this protective foam here, so that should be removed, and that's mentioned in part of the manual quite clearly, and this part here as well. I will have to use both hands to remove that. Build quality is quite good. The device is sturdy, and well, the power button is not flickering, so the build quality is good. One thing that I have noticed is the height of this. If I put it on a table, just like the table I have here, it's a little bit below the height where I would like it. Now, I'm not super tall, so in a way the design of the device could have been maybe with a foot or like 10 centimeters higher foot. That would have made more sense. So this is to be used during darker seasons, and the treatment is supposed to take place at 35 centimeters distance for 30 minutes. And there's a UV filter in here, so you're supposed to look straight into the light. Technical specification for the device: the 3 lamps are rated at 36 watts. So let's fire this up and have a look at it. Now I just turned on the device and I'm measuring 100 watts at the socket, and it's rising, so let's see what it is in a few minutes. So I want to give some sort of view on the intensity and the brightness of the light from this lamp. So I have tried to simulate some sort of daylight in here during a dark winter day, and now I'm gonna plug it in and let's see the intensity of the light. So it's fairly bright, and it's not very wide angle. The light is fairly focused, and the distance now to the wall is 1 meter. Now I have moved it closer to the wall, so now it's 35 centimeters from the wall, so it's at the recommended distance. And yeah, the light is very bright. There's very little point in shooting a video straight into the lamp because it's just gonna be very bright. So I prefer to show it like this instead. The device doesn't become very warm. I've tried it and it feels kind of good. The light is very bright and it feels like sunbathing and looking into a clear blue sky. One downside with these kind of devices is that it's very hard to design clinical studies where you have a blank or non-treatment group. So it's very possible that the effect of this lamp might be placebo, but from my point of view it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna combine this with morning meditation, and hopefully it will make winters easier to endure. We are back at the socket again, and power drain has increased slightly, but like I said before, the device doesn't get very warm. I don't have the equipment to measure the wavelength or the intensity of the light from the lamp, so we're just gonna have to trust the vendor. So to wrap everything up, build quality is good, design is good. I would have liked it to be a little bit higher, or some sort of a stand that would enable me to adjust the height of it. Intensity of the light feels really good, and I wouldn't recommend anyone going for a smaller device really, because many devices, smaller devices, the recommended distance to use them at is sometimes as low as 10 to 15 centimeters, which is ridiculous. But overall, I'm happy with this product. Something that remains to be seen is the lifetime of the 3 light tubes, and I will try to measure my daily usage of 30 minutes and come back with a review after the winter.